it's Erin from 8 is Great. Welcome to my channel. I am so glad you're here. If you're new, be sure and like and subscribe below. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. This is where I talk about just being a mom of a huge family. And today, I am going to talk about what? Misfits Market. So, this is something I've been doing, gosh, I think maybe about 6 months now, and I really, really like it. Misfits Market is an online produce vendor, I guess, maybe is what they call themselves. And it is where they send items, fruits and vegetables. You can also get sometimes like pantry goods, like you might be able to get seeds or things like that, or grains that you can use for cooking. But it's all organic, and they send it to you, and it's very, very marked down in cost. So it's at a discounted rate. And oftentimes it's things that might look a little off, but it's still really, really good, and you can use it and you can eat it. And one of the things that I like about it, you can add on stuff, and I have had just one time in the past where one of my orders, I was able to actually pick what I wanted in it. But for the most part, it's stuff that you don't have control over and you don't get to pick it. And I really like that, actually, because it makes it kind of a game. And not just for my kids, which is a great buy-in for them. If I was just to go to the grocery store and bring home a bunch of random fruits and vegetables, they'd be like, excuse me, we eat grapes and strawberries and bananas and that's it. Like, what do you want me to do with this random thing? But if it comes delivered to our door, then they think it's really fun and they get all excited about it, and it almost becomes a game. And then it's fun over the next week or so to say, when I'm feeding them dinner, oh yeah, well this was one of our things in our Misfits box. So they get really excited about it, and I just wanted to show you and do an unboxing. The one that I do, this is, I want to say they have 2 sizes, it could be 3. If they have 3, then this would be the middle one, but I'm pretty positive they just have a smaller one and a larger one, and this is the smaller box, which, as you can see, is pretty big. You can set it up for how frequently you want it to deliver. It is on a 2-week schedule, so like every other week, but you can go in and say, no, I don't want it right now. I have actually gone in before and skipped like 3 or 4 in a row, just because we had, over the holidays, I did that because we had lots of events and I wasn't sure that I would honestly be able to use up the stuff that I purchased, and I didn't want it to go bad. So I skipped for a good little bit. So anyways, it's very easy to manage. It's $26.48, something like that. So right around $27 for a whole box, and that includes shipping. I think the box itself is like $22 and the shipping's $4. So it comes packaged. I usually get a notification. I have mine set to deliver on Fridays. I think you have an option to also deliver on Tuesdays as well. And I usually get a notification about Wednesday that they've shipped the box and it's on the way. So let's see what we have for today. It does come with ice packs. Most of the time when I ship it and I get it, I will wait and I will undo it with all the kids around, because they really have a lot of fun going through. And we'll talk about the vegetables and the fruits that we see as we're opening them, and we lay them out, and we talk about how we can use them. And the speech therapist in me really loves it because it's a good language building activity. And I'll talk about, like, how could we describe this, and what does it look like, and what do you think it tastes like? Do you think it'd be crunchy? Do you think it'd be soft? Do you think it'd be sweet? So we get those descriptive terms in there, which is a total aside as just a language nerd that I really like. But the kids get excited. They enjoy, oh, what's next? And what else is there? And they'll even comment on things that were new, you know, like, oh, we tried the parsnips last time and I didn't really like those very much. So I have had to look up some Pinterest recipes because some of these things are new for me. Like, I haven't tasted them either. So let's see what we have today. We have some lettuce, some fresh romaine lettuce. Yum. Gosh, look at this. Okay, this looks like some kind of artisan lettuce as well, but I'll be honest, I'm not real sure. Is that like arugula or something? Can you see it? So it's like super curly. I'm going to have to look up. A lot of times they'll put packing slips in here. And then I've even seen it before where they have added like a suggestion of how to cook it. Oh, here's a fun one. The kids like when we get these. So these are radishes. Everything is organic. Everything is all natural. Nice and healthy. And a lot of times it comes packaged like this where it's the full packaging, the way it comes out of the ground. And it's fun for the kids to see. In their minds, carrots come shaped, you know, about this size and in a mass baggie. And they're like, I was going to say moist, but people don't like when you say moist. And so then I was going to say wet, and then that sounded weird. But you guys know what I'm talking about. So, the baby carrots. And I think it was like 3 boxes ago maybe, I pulled out this whole thing of carrots and had all the stems on the top. And they're like, whoa, is that how they grow for real? It's this really neat connection because I have a black thumb. The only thing I can keep alive is people, and that's only sometimes. And so I don't garden. Like, my kids have no idea what an actual garden looks like. I will grocery shop all day long, and I'm great at meal planning, but gardening is not my thing. So it's really neat for them to be able to see the connection of like, oh, this is what it looks like coming out of the ground, you know? It looks like we have a couple of pears in here. So those are good. We've had their pears before, and they are delicious. And then some apples. Looks like 3 apples in here. 1, 2, 3 apples. And I have noticed that one of the things I was worried about is how long the fruit and the vegetables would last. I've actually noticed it does a really good job. Sorry guys, I'm going to tear this so I can get into it a little bit easier. It's probably loud. I have noticed that it tends to last a good long time, usually about a week, which is how often I do my grocery shopping anyway, so it's perfect for me. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. That one might be a lemon. It's not. Yeah, maybe not. 4 oranges, a grapefruit. One of my daughters loves grapefruit. In case you're wondering, I have a table off on this side, which is where I'm putting everything as I'm talking to you guys. And then, let's see, we have a squash, a yellow squash, some celery, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a bunch of rainbow carrots. I love rainbow carrots. So there's like the purple one, and then there's 3 yellow ones and a orange one, and then just a couple potatoes, small potatoes. I believe the saying is that's no small potatoes. And then I think this is ginger. Some fresh ginger. Isn't that cool? So that is what is in my box. Usually it will last, like I said, about a solid week. It's really high quality. It's been fun for us to try new things, to have the kids get excited about the box. We usually wait and everybody opens it after the kids get home on Fridays from the bus stop, and we talk about what each of the foods are. It's been a really cool way to incorporate different foods into our grocery, and even things that I wouldn't normally buy, because sometimes it's stuff that I've never tried before. Like, until we started getting this, I really hadn't never made radishes. And now I've actually found a couple recipes that I really like. So Misfits Market has been really fun for us. It's been not only a good way for us to learn and try new things and to be a fun like culinary experience, but it's also been pretty educational. And it's opened up a lot to be able to talk to the kids about food and where it comes from, especially because we live in an urban setting. So they aren't used to seeing like farms or even household gardens. We're in the suburbs, and most people, if they do have household gardens, they're very small, and it's not like they're producing a lot of produce. So it's been a fun thing for us. We really enjoy it. I hope you guys enjoyed being able to see what a box looks like. It comes about every 2 weeks. Like I said, it's $26 once you include the shipping and everything, and it's been a great and fun investment for us. So I hope this gives you guys some ideas of things you can do with your family, and I can't wait to share more with you later. Hope you're having an awesome day. Bye, friends. I'll talk to you later.